Let's try another one. When we say the pasta is in the bag or the pasta is at the bag, what do you think? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about when to use in, at, and on when speaking in English. Now if you're struggling with this, don't feel bad. Even native speakers struggle with using these correctly. Are you ready? Let's take a look. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this. If you have any questions or would like to learn something in English, please put it in the comments below. Okay, now let's get started. We are going to take a look at a chart that I found and that you can find on testenglish.com. We have at, in, and on. Now, when do we use at? Well, we use at when we are talking about at a place, top, bottom, end of, group activities, school or university, home, work, and shops, and also stores. So, let's start with the first one, at a point. So, we can, for example, use at, I am at the door, or I am at the crossroads, or I'm at home. We can also use at, we're talking about top, bottom, end of. So, for example, the cat is at the top of the stairs. You are at the end of the street. Group activities. For example, it says at a party, at a concert, at the cinema. So, for example, we are at the movies. We are at the movie theater. We are at a concert, or I'm at a party. School, university. We can say, the boy is at school today, or my son is at university, or my son is at the university today. We can also use it, we're talking about shops or stores. For example, I'm at the store, I'm at the bakery, I'm at a cafe, or I'm at the pharmacy. We can use in when we're talking about in a 3D space, territory, car, van, water, or printed material. So let's talk about the first one, in a 3D space. So, for example, the cat is in the bag. I am in the classroom, or they put chocolate in a box. We could talk about territory. So, for example, I'm in the United States. The girl is in Europe, or my husband is in the Alps, or in the world. For example, in the world there are a lot of different kinds of people. Now the next one is interesting, car, van. Now, this is not to be confused with buses. Buses are different. Buses and planes are different. So we're talking about a car, a van, an Uber, a taxi. We use in. For example, I'm in the car, or I'm in a van. Remember, car, taxi, Uber, van. We use in. Now the next one is water. There is a shark in the ocean. The boy is in the swimming pool. Printed material. For example, I read that in a book, or I saw that in the newspaper. So, or I found you in a picture. We use in. We're talking about books, pictures, newspaper. Those are printed materials. And then we use in for when talking about that. The next one is on. So we have on a surface. So, on a surface, what does that mean? Well, we're talking about, for example, the cat is on the table. The dog peed on the carpet. My husband is on the roof. I'm sitting on the sofa. The next one is floor. So, for example, we use on, we're talking about, again, the floor is a surface. So, I live on the first floor. My apartment is on the 5th floor. Those are examples of floor. We also use on. We're talking about right and left. So, the store is on the right. On the left, you will see the Eiffel Tower. Those are examples of on when talking about right and left. We also use on when we're talking about public transportation. For example, I'm on a subway. I'm on a bus. I'm on a plane. Now, we said public transportation, but we also used in. We used in when we were talking about being in an Uber and being in a taxi. So you may be wondering, well, those are forms of public transportation. Why don't we use on when we're talking about taking an Uber or a taxi, but we use it when we're talking about being on a bus, train, or plane? Well, that's a good question. You can remember this because you have to think, am I in something big or something small? So buses, trains, and planes, those are big, right? Those are huge. So we use on. For example, I'm on the bus. I'm on the train. My husband is on a plane. Those are big forms of transportation, right? When we're in a taxi, that's a car. That's a vehicle. That might be a van. They have vans that are taxis. So those are smaller than planes, buses, and trains. We're going to do a little test at the end to see if you remember when to use these three, at, in, and on. The next one we have is media. So for example, I heard that on the radio, or I watched Columbo on TV. Also talking about the internet. For example, I got this chart on the internet. Or I saw that they were selling sleds on a website. Okay, now, are you ready to test what you've learned in the following examples? Would we say, I'm sitting at a chair, or I'm sitting on a chair? I'll give you a minute. If you said I'm sitting on a chair, that would be correct. Great job. Let's try another one. Would we say the pasta is in the bag, or the pasta is at the bag? What do you think? I'll give you a minute to think. If you said the pasta is in the bag, you would be correct. Great job. Keep it up. Would we say I'm at the store, or I'm on the store? I'll give you a minute to think. If you said I'm at the store, you would be correct. Great job. Let's try another one. Would we say I'm on the stairs, or I'm in the stairs? I'll give you a minute. If you said I'm on the stairs, that would be correct. Would we say the pillows are in the shelf or on the shelf? I'll give you some time to think about it. If you said the pillows are on the shelf, you would be right.
Cashier number 2, please.
I'm your biggest fan.
Aww. I'm just starting out. Would we say I'm on the movie theater, or I'm at the movie theater? What do you think? I'll give you a minute. Good! I'm at the movie theater. Very good. Excellent. Would we say the gummies are on the bottle or the gummies are in the bottle? I'll give you a minute to think. If you said the gummies are in the bottle, you would be correct. Great job. Let's try another one. Are these bottles at the shelf or on the shelf? I'll give you some time to think. If you said the bottles are on the shelf, you would be correct. Great job. That's it for today, everybody. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions that you would like answered, please put them in the comments below. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I will put those links as well down below. Thank you, and until next time, this is Teacher Britt. Goodbye.